Hello, my name is Zachary Edward Lewis, but a lot of you may know me as the Burly Man. About 25 years ago, I sat down one day to watch a martial arts movie. The one thing that interested me the most was the way in which they moved. After watching numerous movies for about a year, it dawned on me that I could probably do the same moves. So I started out by trying to use the staff. Needless to say, it was a poor expression in motion economy. Then it hit me. What if I came up with my own routine? A routine that I could do that would display my own abilities instead of me trying to mimic what I saw on TV. After talking to a close friend of mine, I came to the conclusion that in order for this to work, I had to have a clear understanding of these three things: measurement, interception, and penetration. I've been studying martial arts for about 20, 25 years, and I've studied a lot of different books and movements on martial arts. And there was always one style that stuck out the most, and that was the crane style. The reason why, because it represents longevity, life, peacefulness, and sereneness. I came up with my own concept that I call Wei Shindo, which means translated the way of the active spirit. And that embodies your mind, your body, and your spirit to where everything is in perfect sync. To make it more of a concept to where you can understand it, you occupy your space that you're in. So at any given time, you occupy that space, you utilize your time, and you be realistic about what you're doing, which means you have to come to a realization of what you're doing so that you can understand yourself better and you can understand others at the same time. Now, as far as getting to that goal and making that a reality, I had to come up with my own exercise that I could do and I could maintain on a daily basis. Something that would work every major muscle in my entire body. I had to come up with something that would work my legs, my thighs, my ankles, my upper arms, my upper body, my shoulders, my neck, my chest. I had to have a breathing concept that was just complete and natural to where I could breathe in and breathe out naturally without hurting myself. After years of applying these concepts to different scenarios, I eventually published the book, The Principles and Philosophy of Wei Shindo, which also included aspects of my special exercise routine called the Divine Spear and Intrinsic Staff. A year and a half later after publishing this work, I was stricken with two incurable diseases and diagnosed with polymyositis and lupus. Polymyositis is an autoimmune disease that attacks the muscular system of the human body. Lupus is an autoimmune disease that attacks the major organs of the human body, along with other damaging side effects. Unable to move and function as I did before, I decided to adapt and apply my own techniques to my illness, the results of which you now see before you. Before I had polymyositis and lupus, I pretty much led a normal life. I got up, I went to work 6-7 days a week. I worked out, I exercised, mostly on the weight bench, and I did martial arts. I did martial arts for like 20, 25 years. And I never had any symptoms, any signs of being tired, stressed out, overworked, nothing. It was pretty much like a machine. I could just go for like hours and hours and hours. So after I got diagnosed with polymyositis, I started to notice that I was getting more and more tired as the months went on. I started to feel weak to where I would get fatigued just walking down the stairs to go outside, or just walking outside to go to the car. I'd get tired. And being out in the sun, my light sensitive, eyes are sensitive to light, and my skin was sensitive to light. So it was a big change. I have to wear long sleeves, sunglasses, gloves, and I pretty much have to stay covered up the whole time because of the UV rays. So there's been a lot of changes in what I did before compared to what I do now. The Divine Sphere and Intrinsic Staff is an exercise and daily fitness book that covers the fundamental movements of the human body. The range of motion in each segment helps you to maintain and function on a daily basis without fear of personal injury. Also included are special warm-up and cool-down exercises which help make this a daily routine that anyone can follow. It doesn't matter if you have any prior knowledge of martial arts. Every exercise is explained in intricate detail from beginning to end. It is advised that you always check with your doctor and consult with him or her before trying this or any other kind of physical exercise. The threat of bodily harm and personal injury can always occur when not properly cleared by a licensed physician.